help me square the polling numbers that we're seeing from the New York Times and others from what we saw this week out of multiple states, adding the element of complexity that the electorate you see during these off-cycle elections is not the same electorate you're going to see come November?
Well, take it from this pollster, and I'm going to talk about polls. And this is going to sound strange. Throw all the polls out the window. I really don't believe the polls mean anything right now. And not until we really get into the post-convention period will that be the case, Alicia. Because again, if you want to look at indicators of future performance, look at these election results. In election after election, whether it's special elections, midterm elections, or even presidential elections dating back to 2020 and before, Democrats are performing where they need to. Now, what I will say is this. One thing I discovered in the early part of 2022 is despite President Biden's low approval rating, his lower popularity, voters are saying, in spite of all of those things, given the opportunity, I am still going to vote for the Democrats in the face of this extreme authoritarian project which today's MAGA Republican Party represents and will even be more so under a Donald Trump nomination in 2024. That doesn't mean that they should rest on their laurels, everything's fine, because it's not. As we said last week, these are warning signs. They need to react appropriately, but they shouldn't, gloom or doom just on the basis of these soft poll numbers right now.
The pollster who tells you do not believe the polls, you are self-sabotaging your own business in the name of democracy. So thank you for that, Fernand Amandi.